Well, a very good afternoon and the warmest of welcomes I extend to all, and welcome along here on behalf of the good team at EVES to our auction room. Of course, to our owners, may extend a hand of gratitude for entrusting the exquisite team here at EVES with the marketing of your very fine offerings. It's certainly been our great privilege on our catalogue display and a duality of offerings for you good folks, for your consideration, but more importantly, your competition. Leading our auction team, we're joined today by our company director, Mr. Tony Grindle, working alongside our sales leader here, Nikki Bolcott. Assisting on the technology, well, we have the wonderful Sharni Maynard. Now, this fine lady, she will be displaying feats of both numerical and technological dexterity, as Sharni is in charge of the all-important bidding sequences we will see on screen beside me here. The astute among you will know by now that Louis MacDonald is my name, and it's an absolute pleasure to be conducting proceedings, but more simply here in the capacity to guide you good folks on your journey to ownership. Now, bidders and buyers throughout the course of the campaign, our lead agents that have been with you every step of the way, answering your inquiries, conducting your viewings, and furnishing you with documentation which will aid in your purchasing decision here this afternoon. Among that documentation, they will have supplied you with a copy of the Real Estate Authority's approved guide to sale and purchase agreements. They will also have supplied you with a copy of the auction terms and particulars from which you work. And to those terms and particulars, I shall take you now, good folk, as we run through the conduct of auction. It comes no surprise to you that our owners, well, they offer up the property subject to those confidential written reserve prices, subject to those reserve prices being reached, as auctioneer are permitted to sell the property to the highest bidder among you. Our owners, they have granted me that exclusive right to place bids on their behalf. That is what we refer to as the vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place, well, they will be clearly identified to you as such. Ironically, I shall use the term vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place, well, they will only ever occur well below that reserve price where the property is clearly not for sale. Now, bidders and buyers, as auctioneer, I may execute my right to refuse a bid. I do not deem it to be in the best interests of our owners. If a dispute during the bidding happens to arise, I shall simply arbitrate that dispute. Though as it may be, I shall be a numerical conductor throughout the sweet symphony of the bidding. Follow my lead along to the grand finale of the call, which will be signified with the percussive beat of my gavel coming down in the rostrum lights. If you so happen to find yourself in that very fortunate position of holding that highest bid, then congratulations, you are deemed to be our purchaser. Your obligations are therefore truthful. Sign your name on the memorandum of contract and pay a deposit of a neat and easy 10% of the purchase price. Bidders and buyers, good folks, at this juncture would be ample if you do have any questions pertaining to the conduct of auction. Jolly good. I shall take from your silent studios comfortable with these terms as I am, as we look toward our very first offering of today's proceedings, being lot 1. Brought to the market by our very own residential expert, that is Mr. Shane Pilmer. He brings for your consideration 4 Kea Place of Woodhill, more formally described as that estate in a freehold enveloping a sum 698 square metres more or less, as we said, being lot 1-8, deposit of land 62276, fully contained and described on that record of title volume NA18C folio 205 of the North Auckland Land Registry. Vacant possession, it is on offer to you on that settlement date described there as 15 working days after the date of this agreement, so in 3 short weeks the keys could be yours. Further terms, I point out to you good folks, clause 23, that the purchaser acknowledges that a previous owner of the property installed a deck of the dining room, changed the layout of the bathroom, removed a wall between the dining room and the lounge, reclad and re-roofed the house. The vendor warranties in 935 in regards to these specific matters do not apply, and the purchasers confirm that they will not make any claims for compensation in regards to the works against the vendors. But I know that Shane's been very diligent in furnishing you with documentation, and more is available at the side of the room. Furthermore, let's look toward our wonderful offering here in Woodhill. For your consideration, good folks, a sanctuary of serenity and comfort, nestled within the embrace of Woodhill's natural grandeur, with a whisper of the Western Hills bush that harmonises with the contemporary lifestyle on offer. Step inside to the warmth of those polished wooden floors that lead you to that renovated space brimming with that modern furnace, showcasing that salubrious layout, the semblance, that symbiosis of that all-desired indoor-outdoor flow which effortlessly spills onto that deck that captures that morning sun, inviting relaxation and family joy. Whilst practicality that's most certainly ensured, creating space along with that separate laundry, well folks, that'll most certainly take a load off your mind. Convenience, well that is paramount with the proximity to the hospital and the city centre, offering that seamless blend of urban access and a secluded retreat. Bidders and buyers, a wonderful offering for your consideration as I simply welcome your participation. I'm in your hands, so look to you now for that opening bid, that opening offer.
580.
And welcome into you, madam, at $580,000. And we'll move in 20s from here and welcome into you, and good to see you there at $580,000. And I look for $600,000 the bid to be, but at $580,000, gentle ladies bid, front of the room and front of the bidding, as I look for a mere 20 to put you at $600,000 the bid to be. But at $580,000 in the gentle lady's favour, I call it away here. First call, second call, third and final opportunity. Well, madam, it seems that it's just you and I at this stage. Rather than vendor bid against you, I'll simply pause the auction. We'll have a conversation with you, and we'll have a conversation with our owners, and see if we can't get you across the line. Lot number 1 for Kea Place. Shawnee auction is live and paused. We'll come back to you folks as soon as we can with an update. Thank you for your patience, folks. We certainly appreciate it. Sometimes these conversations can take a little bit of time, but I can reveal for lot 1. We left the room there at $580,000. Our lead party here, they've graciously increased their bid some $45,000, and the bid now as it lands and stands, I'll get you to confirm it for me, madam, at $625,000 on the nod and calmly done. With our lead party here at 6 1/4, at $625,000, and I make it abundantly clear to you we've reached the valley of no second chances. We're on the market here and we sell away for the want of a better bidder offer. On that first call in the gentle lady's favour at $625,000. Second call as I give you that chance as I look for your advance. On that third and final, for it is going, and it is gone sold to you, madam. Congratulations, we wish you many, many happy memories in your new home, and to our owners, thank you for entrusting the good team at EVES. Absolute pleasure working with you good folks. And to Shane Pilmer, congratulations on another stellar auction campaign. Furthermore, good folks, let us look towards our second lot of today's proceedings, brought to the rostrum by our very own Morgan Tunstall. She brings for your consideration 58 of Station Road of Kamo, more formally described as that estate in a freehold, enveloping some 1,012 square metres, more or less, we say, comfortably the quarter acre in the old language, being lot 28, deposit plan, deeds plan W15, fully contained and described on that record of title volume NA118B, folio 397 of the North Auckland Land Registry. Vacant possession, well, that is an offer to you on that settlement date, described as 15 working days from the date of this agreement. Accordingly, let's look to this magnificent residence here in Kamo. You can most certainly envision a life where each sunrise brings a canvas of possibility, and every sunset marks a day well lived. On offer, not just a residence, folks, but a masterpiece of design and familial warmth. A testament to fine living with the polished native timber floors that tell tales of the past, yet they shine for the future. The open plan flow that enhances family connectivity, opening onto those elevated decks were shared moments against the backdrop of that spacious section, where the majestic views of the surrounding landscape provide that tranquil retreat and intimate gatherings onto that vast blanket of stars await, where you will create those cherished memories with loved ones in an ambience of sheer delight. The master suite, well, that portrays that spa-like experience, complete with that walk-in wardrobe and ensuite, where tranquility is your closest companion. Whilst the self-contained unit, well, that whispers the promise of independence for teens and guests, or an opportunity for additional income. While such a location provides that underrated luxury of convenience, positioned mere minutes from the vibrant township of Kamo Village, bidders and buyers, a wonderful offering. I simply put myself into your hands as I look to you now for that opening bid, that fair place to start. Call me Amber, folks. I've been called worse, particularly in this sort. What do we say value? What do we say go? 3 chances and 3 chances alone for your cash and unconditional interest. First call. We are aware of equally zealous parties outside of room, desperately praying for this property to pass in as they continue their interest. Second call. For that transparency, that exclusivity, that front of the queue position to ownership here in our auction room. On that third and final opportunity, how dare you enter that valley of shadows known as the conditional market? Well, Morgan, it seems that they'd rather talk to you than me. It must be the suit, but I certainly can't blame them for a moment, because I know you're in very good hands there with Morgan Dunstall guiding you on your journey to ownership here at 58 Station Road. I'm sure we'll see a sold sign there very soon indeed. That concludes our auction today at EVES. Thank you very much for your participation and your attendance. Rest assured the good team here at EVES are more than happy to assist you on your journey to ownership. Have a very good afternoon.